Alright everybody, I'm just freaking out now. Quick helpful video for y'all here today. If you think you have an anterior pelvic, you may be wrong because I made this mistake. Now if you don't know what an anterior pelvic tilt is, it is this right here. Example. Alright, I'm bulking right now. I'm in like, I think a year and a half in the bulk. So chill out. I'm gaining the mass right now. I'll get the cuts later. But what an anterior pelvic tilt is basically this, right? So your pelvis, you know, basically your hips sitting here, when they rotate forward, you know, you kind of get the really arched back, really elongated abs here like this. Now, I used to think I had this, but basically while I was bulking like I am now, you can see how it kind of looks. You get a lot more curvature of the chest here, and it looks like the back's arching a little more there, right? And so what did I start doing with that? I started doing exercises that were good for that, you know what I'm saying? Stretching my lower back, strengthening my abs, and I think the hamstrings are tight as well is another thing I was stretching on, which really aren't really necessarily bad things to do for sure, especially stretching the lower back if you sit a lot. Or even if you don't sit a lot, it probably will help you a lot. And just stretching in general is very good for you. But how I realized that I did not have an anterior pelvic tilt. Anterior is just to the front. I lost body fat. My last cut, I don't know if I'll have pictures. I don't know if I took a picture directly to the side showing this, but if I have pictures where I'm to the side or anything where I'm leaner, you'll see, and that's what I want to pass on to y'all is, just if you have it, you may be wrong. Now I wouldn't say, like I said, again, stretching is very healthy for you, but before you start doing all this over here, basically, let's just say that, or you start doing all this protocol to fix your anterior pelvic tilt, well, I'd make sure you had one first. And you see, I mean, I think I'm fat, right? But to the majority of people, I'm still not really fat, but to the average, because my perception on what's lean isn't lean to the average person. But get lean, right? Drop a lot of fat. That's what I did. Then I could see everything that was basically hanging out, like all this that I thought, you know, I thought it just makes you look like when you put on fat. Most men put more fat on their belly, so like I had that and I said, damn, especially, I ain't pulling my stuff all the way down, but you know, this here kind of angles down here even more to my private, right? So it looks a little more exaggerated when I'm naked. So, but then once I got fat, like I'm just sucking in for a second to show, but like basically when I lost fat, you know, my waist was actually a lot tinier than this. I hold a ton of fat around my midsection. But you can see just from me doing that, like look at that. And then look at that. You know what I'm saying? So that's basically a lot tinier though, but that's essentially what happened when I cut. Everything just lined up like that. And I was like, well, damn, I've been saying I had an anterior pelvic tilt. I used to say, I mean, it's been a while, but I would say it back in videos a while back. And once I got lean, I realized, damn, I don't have an anterior pelvic tilt at all. So essentially, all that research into it and what I needed to do, I mean, I can use it to help other people, but all that was basically a waste of time when I just lost fat and realized I don't even have it. So I'm saying, so basically I did something, I did this protocol, I did all these stretches specifically for it and tried to strengthen certain muscles for it and didn't even need to do it. So it was wasted energy, time, effort. You know, so I could have been using that elsewhere in other, if not in the gym, in other avenues of life, progressing, you know, working on other things. So I want to save y'all time. Just get lean. I mean, I'm telling you, and aside from that, it's insanely healthy for us. Like probably one of the most healthy things you can do is just get leaner. And comment down below if y'all need any help with that. I do personal training, and I'm just glad to help y'all here on YouTube too. If y'all do have some questions, I'll make another video on it, or just comment to you down below. I'll do a video if I feel like it can help other people. But it'll just save you a lot of time, and I'm telling you, mentally, just everything feels, you just radiate just like better energy, better vibes. It's weird, it's crazy how getting lean, especially when you start seeing some abs coming in, just how much better you feel about yourself. It's weird. Like, I don't know if it's like a social programming thing, just because I don't think it's that, just because it's so much healthier to be lean, and it just, you can look at somebody with abs, look at somebody big, fat, and floppy, and obviously one looks better than the other, right? So that's it for the video. Keep this in mind if you're thinking that you had that. And now there are some good doctors out there and stuff, but most of them, sad to say, but are just about the money. So you could think you have it, go to a doctor or like a physical therapist, and they could say, you know, you might be thinking, oh, I think I got a pelvic, and they'll look at you, and bam, they may be honest and be like, damn, yeah, you really do have it. Because when you got, especially people that are a lot fatter than you, have that much more of a belly, and that's kind of pulling you down a little bit too, in a sense. So it may be small, very minorly pulling you down, but you lose that, you straighten it all back out. So you may start, that's the word, be the worst case, having to pay for all that kind of stuff, and then you really don't need it. So drop the fat, see the truth, and then if you have it then you know you really got it. Then you can do the right steps for that. That's it for the video. Stay happy, stay healthy. Glad to help y'all any way I can. I know it'll help if y'all apply it or take it into consideration, whatever. But that's it for the video. My camera's running out of space. I gotta end this quick. Stay happy, stay healthy. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. Love everybody watching and doing that. Peace out, everybody.